Well, it's not low right now because it's winter time and I took it up on stilts to save the airbags. But in the summertime, I can actually put it on the ground. But even if I can put it on the ground, it's not a real lowrider because then you need small wheels and lots of other details that only a lowrider can have. So now we're going to California and we're going to meet the De Alba family. 4 generations of magnificent lowrider builders.
This is my 1963 Chevy Impala convertible. It's called El Rey. I've owned the car for 18 years. The car used to belong to my father-in-law who deceased 19 years ago, so we rebuilt the car, full show, in honor to him. My dad, Mario Sr., he brought us up in lowriding. He's been lowriding since the 60s. He taught me how to do all the paint work, and I've been in this my whole life. I started off with pedal cars, lowrider bikes, graduated to cars. I've owned probably roughly about 15 lowriders in my time. This is the one that I'll never sell. It means the most to me. It means a lot to my wife because it was her father's car, and she supports it 100%. So it's just in our blood. It runs through our veins, lowriding. You know, I'm still trying to calculate man hours, but there's thousands upon thousands of man hours and money spent on this car. I built the majority of it for about 5 years. 2 years ago, my son Albert Jr. and a cousin of mine, Humberto Rocha, jumped on board. And we worked on the car about 2 to 3 hours a day, all day on Saturdays and some Sundays and holidays to get it here today, and we made it, and we're real happy about it. I did the paint job myself. We started out with about 4 pounds of metal flake in silver. We laid down the silver base, lots of clear, sanded it till my fingers bled, and then we re-cleared it again, sanded it again, started laying out all the tapes, miles of tape, and then we started adding candy colors, and just went from there. And you know what? Everything was just off the top of the head. Regardless how much I tried to plan it, draw it, it just couldn't happen for me. I had to have that roller tape in my hand, the canvas ready to roll. You know, just that artistic strive that, you know, when you're caught in the moment. I never dreamt it to be like this. I'm more than 100% happy and satisfied. If I could do it all over again, I wouldn't change anything. My father has his car right across the way here. My dad just turned 65 at the beginning of this year, and he's still putting it down. To me, I want to be like my dad. I want to follow him all the way through life, the way he has done it, and I hope to be 65 still building cars.
My name is Mario de Alba, Senior, and I've been on the lowrider culture since I was about 14. I am retired on the retired age, but I won't retire. And this is one of the latest ones that I did. The Elite Kart Club was founded back in the early 70s by some of my cousins. And then they vanished like in 78, 79. So by the years of 84, 85, my sons were already grown up. They had their own vehicles, they had their own cars. So I told my boys, I said, why don't we start Elite again? And then we agreed, and then we just asked permission to the old president, and they gave us a go-ahead. Then we were even kind of like criticized by other clubs. You're too small, you know? And I used to say, okay, it better be small and good than a whole bunch and no good. And that's the way it went. But then from there, you know, we started getting more popularity, showing more, getting into these high-end car shows. And we had done a lot of cars that are winners, you know, on the show circuit. We've done cars too for Japan. So we're like international. And to me, it's the greatest thing in the world because I never expected to do the way we're doing. I've always had passion for cars, and I always work with cars. So I will continue. You see here, these are all my 4 grandsons right here, the Alba. So there. that the Alba saga will continue. And I'm very proud of it.